Today is Monday, Parashat Vayigash. Very emotional parasha. When the brothers of Yosef realized that it's actually Yosef who's facing them, Yosef, can no longer control himself. He cries, and then he meets Binyamin. They fall on each other's shoulders, and they cry. And then Yaakov meets his son Yosef after so many years that he hasn't seen him. But there's one pasuk in the parasha of this week that teaches us a very important lesson for any age, any day and age, any generation, any community. The pasuk says, "Ve'et Yehuda shalach lefanav el Yosef lehorot lefanav Goshna, vayavohu arza Goshen." The pasuk says that Yaakov Avinu sent Yehuda before him to Yosef, lehorot lefanav Goshna. So he sent him as an advancement. There's a whole family moving to a new country. There are many questions. Where would they live? How's the local conditions? What type of details they need to take care of before they settle, and when they settle, etc. Of course, you move to a new country, there are many questions that come into mind. I mean, in Israel, they even have a ministry of absorption, where they help new immigrants to be absorbed into the society and to be able to care for them in the first few months. Well, here we're talking about a new country, Egypt. They're coming down. He sent Yehuda in front of him to take care of important details. And Rashi explains, "Umidrash agada leorot lefanav letaken lo betalmud shemisham tetzeh hora'ah." He sent Yehuda to make sure, as number one, before any other matters are dealt with, is to establish a place of learning Torah, a bet Talmud, the yeshiva, a place where they would be able to learn Torah, because that is the most important and secure way to ensure the future of the Jewish people. Whether it's at the time of Yaakov Avinu and the tribes, or nowadays, any Jewish community, for it to be able to flourish, to keep a strong identity in the next generations, it's all dependent on how committed that community is to Torah study, to places of teaching the children Torah, to places of teaching the adults also. Because when you have Torah, you have the best insurance policy for that Jewish community. And thank God that our community recently has taken on, again, this commitment to helping families with scholarships for Jewish education, the most important project. Because as we see from the parasha of this week, the most important concern that Yaakov had as they moved to a new place is to make sure that there are yeshivot, that there is a yeshiva, there is a place of learning Torah, there is a school for teaching the kids Torah and the adults, and that is the most important project for any community. So this is one of the lessons of the parasha of this week. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.